Good morning, my amazing listeners and viewers. This is Roshika Ali here once again, and today I'm going to bring you a review of a TED Talk by Lexie Alford. She is telling us the life lessons that we can learn from her as the youngest person to travel to every country in the world. Hers is a compelling narrative, and it delves into the transformative power of stepping outside and beyond one's comfort zone. At the age of 21, Lexi has achieved the remarkable feat of visiting all 196 sovereign nations, earning a Guinness World Record. In her presentation, Lexi shares personal anecdotes which highlight the challenges and rewards of solo travel. She emphasizes that true growth often stems from confronting fears and embracing the unfamiliar. Her stories serve as a testament to the resilience and adaptability that such journeys cultivate, and they inspire viewers to pursue their own aspirations with determination. Lexi ends on a very interesting note. She asks, how uncomfortable are you, the viewer, willing to become in order to reach your fullest potential? She says that comfort zone, the very term, is somehow misunderstood. Uh, getting out of one's comfort zone means, of course, putting yourself at risk and maybe, getting yourself out of your safe zone. But she says that fear has played a major role in, in her life and has helped her in achieve her objective. She says that she came from a family of travelers, and her mom started a travel agency, when she was even younger than Lexi is now. Um, by the time Lexi was 18, she had already visited 70 countries, and she had graduated early from a community college, and she had a degree. When people started asking her about what her plans for next, what she was going to do in life, uh, she sort of took stock of a situation, and she realized she that she already has a lot of travel experience, and she can only build on that because she's also very passionate about travel. So she set about setting the Guinness World Record for being the youngest person to travel all over the world. And during that time, she faced real health scares. She got malaria in Africa, and she got hospital grade food poisoning in Pakistan. She says that there are uh, three kind of fears. The first fear which she had to overcome was the physical one. And her physical fear for her was, jumping off of high places. So she conquered that fear by, going down a 750-foot drop and bungee jumping from the third highest platform in the world. And she says that, those 7.5 seconds of sensory overload, turned her terror into pure euphoria. She says another kind of fear that one has is the like the personal kind, the the mental kind, uh, the mind fear. For her, in her mind, there was this fear of being lonely, and she had this fear of being, left all by herself without anyone. But she says that she was able to conquer her fear when, during the course of her goal of traveling 196 countries, she found herself in Tuvalu, which was an island nation of 11,000 people with no Wi Fi, no cell phone reception, and only the post office for communication with the outside world. And there she met a fellow traveler, a KG teacher from the south side of Chicago, who was also traveling the world. They made such a great bond that, they ended up traveling to Tonga and to Fiji, to Chad and to Saudi Arabia together. She says that the 7.5 months that she spent alone, uh, and she tried to not be lonely during that time. She said this exercise changed uh, who she was and the way she thought about the people nearer and dearer to her. She had more appreciations for her friend and her family. The third kind of comfort zone that we have is the spiritual comfort zone. Lexi says that people are essentially the same all over the world. We are all looking for fulfillment, and we all have this fear of failure. And she says she had a very realistic, uh, you know, uh, like a realistic expectation that she might fail, and she realized that she had a big potential for failure when she embarked on her journey. But she says for her, she never wanted to regret anything. She says this spiritual compass has been the guiding light for many of her decisions. She says she always asks herself the question, will I regret not doing it? And when the answer is yes, she finds herself morally obligated to do that thing. She says she has to put herself, in situations where, she tries to transcend her fear. Uh, she gives a very interesting anecdote that the first time that she actually felt in fear of her life was in Yemen, where she was woken up in the middle of the night with gunshots and from the volley of automatic fire or bullets being released from an automatic weapon. And she was so scared that she waited for those 50 or so men to leave a hotel compound. And in the morning, when she called her contact, she found that it was only just a wedding party. And that, of course, made her realize that people have different ways, uh, different cultures have different ways of celebrating and expressing themselves. So, this was a little bit about Lexie Alford. She has certainly inspired me. And whereas I might not be as willing to step out of my comfort zone as Lexie is, but her viewpoint certainly given us some food for thought. Thank you very much. This is Rushika Ali signing off. I hope my review was understandable. Thank you.